This game right here is the reason why Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and it's confirmed in my mind, as I'm just joking around, that RoadCraft is the name of the game, and that is why the Grand Theft Auto 6 developers have delayed their game, because, well, they want to play this one. So, yeah, what better reason than to delay your game to play this one? Look, guys, this is a game that I have time and time again pictured the trailer that you're seeing right here, and it is probably the greatest trailer that I have ever seen. There's a hell of a lot of great trailers out there for a game, but this one just touches me right in the feels and reminds everybody when they were young what it was like to play in the sandbox and to look over at other construction equipment in the neighborhood or down the street or on the road, driving around and doing all sorts of cool stuff and having that imagination and passion as a kid to do the things that we'll be able to do in this game. Well, very soon, on May 20th, 2025, we'll be able to play this game. But when I saw this trailer, I was just like, I have to make a video about this. This is absolutely incredible. I cannot stress enough how amazing this trailer is. It captures perfectly what I thought about SnowRunner and previous off-road driving survival games, and it's beautiful to see a little group of friends playing with their little trucks and having such big dreams. It's a beautiful thing. Hope and dreams and desire and kindness are things that are not dead, and they are very, very much alive, especially in the minds of young kids who might be playing this game or watching this video or whatnot. It is certainly something that is incredible too, because it shows their world destroyed and decimated by horrible things like hurricanes and floods and tornadoes and just things that, of course, can shape our world in ways we don't want it to do, but of course will happen no matter what. And these little kids may grow up to be some of us now today, driving trucks, operating cranes, and doing all sorts of amazing things with heavy vehicles. And of course, you know, safety first. All those good feels aside, I think this game's going to be amazing. And when I saw the trailer again, I have to praise how damn spot on this trailer was. Like, I'm kind of done making RoadCraft videos. I made one recently, and the developers and the publisher have been just churning out video after video after video on all the cool things you can do in this game, and none of them are really a surprise. They show co-op, and then I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute and a half of cool little videos on, oh, here's all the cool things you could do in co-op. We'll work together and do all this stuff. But it was like, yeah, okay, that'll be cool to show everybody in a whole big video. And I did. I gathered them all up and said I was excited. But this right here is a masterpiece. I mean, this is just it's just perfect. I mean, there are a lot of great trailers out there, but this one just tugs on the heartstrings, man. There's ones that try to be dramatic, and there's ones that try to be epic as hell, and they always come in, especially the 8-bit games and 16-bit games, they always have banging soundtracks. But this one, with the la 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 and the amazement of a kid and stuff like that, that's still very much alive in me and many other people who just want to play with friends. And although we're not always near each other because we're on the other sides of the planet, and I'm speaking about me specifically with my friends from all over the world, it's really cool that we get to connect with each other in this way. And some of my friends have kids of their own, and maybe they'll get them into these games too and connect with their parents. And that's just an incredible thing. And we got to thank video games for that. That's a beautiful thing, man. A very beautiful thing. So I'm very excited about this game. At this point, I can say that I have been playing this game a little bit, and I can't say anything other than that, but I am incredibly excited to show you all the game later this month. Now, I'll be gone very soon. I probably mentioned this before in live streams. I'm going to Poland, and I'm going to visit 11-Bit Studios again for their game The Altars, which also is kind of a little open world building crafting game, although on a much different scale than this. And we have other games like from Creepy Jar coming out by the name of Star Rupture, which again is kind of like Green Hell but in space too. But there is something very special about being able to build with friends in an incredibly realistic way, using vehicles that are based on vehicles that are around nowadays that are literally meant for things like ripping up asphalt and paving roads and doing all these very amazing things. Like, it's cool to see how many vehicles are in this game, including cranes, including the ability to tow things, and all the stuff from SnowRunner that we loved is present in this game too, up to 4 players. And the trailer has won my praise. It's winning it yet again. So I'm very excited for everybody to get their hands on this game. I know it's going to be a lot of fun to complete the main objectives, but then also to kind of do it all on your own. We have completed the demo a few times, and after we completed all the objectives in the demo, the game was basically like, well, you did it, cool, go get out there and go outside or something. And I said, hell no, demo, I'm not doing that. And I played it 4 or 5 times, and then we started to literally make parking lots wherever we wanted, literally tried to make double wide roads, and we're doing a lot of cool things. Now, right now on the screen, you're seeing some raw gameplay from, I don't know, the developer themselves, maybe IGN or something else. They had it on their main page, and I just wanted to showcase how amazing this game is for other ideas that they thought of, like moving things around with cranes and gantries and scrap claws and things like that we may have seen in the demo. Procedural rain that happens, or at least it all seems to be on a timer, maybe not, but when you're locked into the game, it's pleasant to see the rain, especially before or after a big storm. So yeah, I'm no short of more than incredibly excited for this. I don't know, I can't explain it, man. It's just something that goes all the way back to when I was very little, and that's why this is not the game of the year, not the greatest game of all time, but the greatest game ever. Of forever. That's what I should say. Greatest trailer of forever and greatest game of forever, because this is something, again, that we've wanted ever since we were little. And when the trailer came out, when I saw that trailer, our good friend Nicholas linked that to me. I was like, are they listening and watching every damn thing I say? Like, it seems like all their moves have been specifically for me. I don't know if you guys have ever like had a band or something like that where an album comes out and it's just all the things that you're going through, and you're like, the hell, are they stalking me? Like, are they watching what I'm doing and thinking and saying? Like, all these songs are for me. It's kind of a self-centered thing to do, but it's totally fine because you're the one playing the game and you're the one listening to the music and all that stuff. But regardless, I'm very excited again to get into this one with all my friends and to see what the gaming world has to offer for the rest of 2025. And all jokes aside about Grand Theft Auto, they didn't delay Grand Theft Auto for this game, but I just made the joke because this game is right around the corner. And not only did they delay the game by a week or year, but also a year and a week. So it's like they're taking the week off to play RoadCraft. It was just a perfect joke, and I love it. And it's also very good that GTA was delayed because it gives games like RoadCraft a chance to shine and for people to play this until finally everybody moves their release date as far away as possible from, May 26, 2026 or something? I don't know, whatever it is. Here's what's great though. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 this year has been incredible. There's already a DLC on the way right around the corner there. We got RoadCraft coming out, and of course we had the Oblivion remake, and there's just been a tremendous amount of stuff to play and more things coming, including Doom, The Dark Ages. That's, again, right around the corner. There's so many things in May and so many things in June, including Death Stranding 2 and also The Alters, that man, it is just we're eating good. We really are. People are very hyper-focused on games such as Assassin's Creed being bad and not liking it and disliking these shows for these. A lot of hate watching, a lot of hate playing, and I mean, I cannot get behind that lifestyle at all. I mean, to spend your time fixated on things that just aren't really something that you enjoy is insane. I mean, it's like, here, go sit in this pile of glass or have an apple pie. What would you like? I want to sit in the pile of glass and complain about it. It's like, I can't get behind that logic. I really can't. I have no time for that. And I feel like everybody else should, if you don't like something, immediately go towards the things you do like. Never be afraid to try, and if the thing that you tried isn't for you, definitely appreciate the opportunity to give it a shot and to know and refine your tastes. And that goes for vehicles, that goes for food, that goes for places that you live and stuff like that. Rent in an area before you move in, that kind of thing. A lot of people do that, and or have lived in a town for a while before they do. But I think because of all the footage that I've seen of this game and the demo that I played, I am 110% locked in to do this with all my friends and to do it with full heart. Now, when we get a chance to play this one later in May, I will also definitely be live streaming this game and doing giveaways too. So if you're in for a full giveaway, put the "I'm in, you got me" wrapped, all the good stuff down below. Just say I'm locked in, ready to go, loaded up, buckled in, chief, whatever the hell you want to say. If we get more keys for this one, they are going to go to all of you in the Discord, and that goes for everybody on pretty much every game. Usually developers are very kind of being like, hey, check out our game if you want. If not, do a giveaway for it. We don't care. Hope you check it out, but whatever. And we always give away the extras, because what am I going to do? Keep them around? I want to share the love, and that's exactly what that trailer really bestowed upon me, is the whole you know, there is so much to love and to like and to look forward to. Why waste your time on stuff you're not into? And if this one's not for you, if you don't necessarily see the appeal, that's totally fine. I was speaking with some people recently who were like, playing a lot of RoadCraft. Is that like, I don't get that game? And it's like, yeah, I could say the same about like Death Stranding. People didn't really get that at the start, and then, you know, people were just trying to dismiss it as a walking simulator, this and that. And a lot of those arguments, I think, just collapse because once you, you know, at the absolute, not even a glance level, but like a reflection in like a shiny object, you could see that point. But then, I don't know, if you investigate most criticism, it usually collapses. There is certainly a lot of valid criticism, and I feel like things need to be constructive, and I certainly have given some constructive feedback to this game, and so have all of you about the game having some really loud sounds when you're reversing, in this truck particularly, the big old dump truck, and also there not being a fuel management or damage management in this game, and the ability to not be able to toggle a transmission very well. There's a lot this game could do to be even better, but it also needs to be approachable and has to be, you know, kind of a game in a way. It really needs to, you know, be a fun game to be able to play, and I think the developers have nailed that. It's certainly going to be something that's going to be satisfying and have a lot of the realism of the older farming simulators, where the farming sim games tried to be realistic but also didn't want things to be endlessly tedious for the players playing it. That's why we could speed up time. That's why there was money cheats. That's why there was equipment that could, well, sometimes just be a little too much. And it was all there just kind of for fun. And the best part about these games is just being cooperative with friends and getting a job done together. And whether or not you're playing Arma, or whether or not you're playing a firefighting simulator or a police simulator or something like the Precinct, coming out very soon on the channel, definitely make sure you check that video out too. There's just good stuff. The good stuff to look forward to. So anyway, I'm very excited for the year as a whole. I'm very excited for June 20th, 2025, when this one drops. It will be cross-play. I'm not sure what the price will be, but I think the price should sit at around maybe $39 for this one. And of course, there'll be some DLCs for it too, as well as some pre-order bonus stuff, and I'm looking forward to using some of that stuff ASAP. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think about the game or the trailer down below. I'll drop it at the end, uncut, and let everybody kind of see it, but it's just a beautifully perfect, like, it almost leaned a little bit into what they do with The Sims, where that pulls on your heartstrings, but then The Sims always tries to get a little quirky and kooky and funny. But the trailer, man, again, I just got to say one last time, I'm only specifically making this video again to glaze the hell out of RoadCraft, because they nailed that trailer. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly how I would have done it. And whoever the hell is working in their marketing department, holy crap, man, we need to get them into some other companies as well, because they are just doing it perfectly. They're showing like uncut game, well, kind of, they're showing time-lapse game footage like what we're seeing now. They're doing you know, like kind of cinematic trailers. They're hyping it up. They're showing what you can do and how you can do it with friends, and they're kind of doing it in a cute and cuddly way, but then they're also doing like the whole badass thing, like truck brother, diesel, yeah, hell brother, you know, it's grab a beer brother, yeah, like that. I don't know, it's just perfect. It's a great vibe. I'm all for it. It's linking up with you know, what I'm feeling lately, and I'm ready to build, Chief. I just didn't put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play. So anyway, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for leaving a like. I'm out of here. I'm going to Poland. I hope you all enjoy your day, and spread the news. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm probably going to be in a new game. Probably going to be the main character. I don't know. I'll probably be Norman Reedus in Death Stranding 3 when he retires. I have no idea. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you. Enjoy the big O RoadCraft trailer. And, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Goodbye.
Oh, dear.